Welcome to vlog 104. Hey guys, welcome to vlog 104. This is my review for Project Runway All-Stars 2 Season 11, Episode 11, Couture de France. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. Okay, before I get into the review, I just wanted to tell you guys, just to make sure you know, that on January 24th, the new season of Project Runway starts. Seriously, there was like 2 in a row already. There's no rest for the wicked, and obviously I'm going to be doing those reviews, and I'm only gonna have not even a week to take a break. I kind of, want them to take a few months off, but apparently they're gonna do this over and over and over. But whatever, we're gonna talk about this review right now. And as you guys know from my last review, all were safe from the last episode, which means somebody needs to go home because there's only 3 slots in the final runway. And the challenge of this episode was to make an outfit out of the most spectacular and difficult style, couture, obviously from Couture de France, you got that idea. And just if you don't know what couture is, it's known for expensive fabrics, it's known for attention to details, and it's known for custom tailoring. So the twist of this episode was the fact that they all got to go to Paris. And they went to a respected couture fabric store called Jensen's & Jensen's at Ordre d'Ancior in Paris, something like that. I really have no idea how to pronounce it. So they literally flew to Paris, then they went to a couture show, and this all happened in 24 hours, and obviously they went back to 1407 West, or whatever the address is, where they, build the outfits, to make the outfits. And they went to the House of Valentino, which invited them to view their showroom to help them learn more. And Maria Grazzi Charli and Paolo Piccoli are the Valentino creative directors. And like I said, they showed them the couture that was going to be in the next day's show, just so they learn more. And now we're going to talk about Paris Day 2. The challenge, like I said, is to design a couture-inspired dress. Easy enough. And then the budget, well, okay, not easy enough, but, easy enough to tell you. Budget was 3,000 euros, and they had 1 hour to shop in that store. Now, I googled how much euros are in US dollars, and it said something around $4,000. So, if you guys can actually confirm this, let me know, because Google, I cannot believe that this was a $4,000 challenge, but if it was, go figure. And then after buying the stuff, they went straight home to New York, and that's after seeing the couture show. Now we're going to talk about the workroom stuff because I'm very annoyed with a few of the contestants. One, Anthony, chose black fabric. What do you go to Paris for and choose black fabric for? You could have chose something else, and I'm just asking him personally right now if he wants to lose. But apparently we're going to talk about Emilo, and he chose Valentino Red, and I give it a thumbs up. That was a good choice, Emilo, and I'm proud of you. Then Uli, for once, is not doing something in white. And what she's doing is gold and sparkly stuff and just a little bit of black in it. Unfortunately, the thing looks like alligator skin, but you see what happens in a few minutes. And then Josh chose some kind of flowery print, and I'm just telling him yikes. Joanna in the workroom even says she cannot see the dress yet. And I'm also concerned about Joshua's choice of fabric. You don't go to Paris to choose flowery fabrics, you son of a monkey. And then I want to make this remark that Anthony is pulling an Emilo and making a second dress in limited time. He made one dress and then he only had 6 hours to make the dress that, you know, ended up on the runway. Which is fine, because if you have the talent and the speed and the quality, go ahead and do a second dress. But the fact that you bought black is kind of concerning. Now, judges are Caroline Murphy, Georgina Champin, Isaac Marzarazi, whatever his last name is, and the guest was a fashion style authority, who was obviously a fashion designer, Cynthia Rowley, who Caroline Murphy stated that she's a great friend of Project Runway. So, now we're going to talk about the contestants and what they did. Emilo. I like the gown because he used Valentino red, but the model looks like she's hiding a baby bump when she is walking. Maybe it's because the dress is so puffy, but I think this dress should have been sleeveless or not have full sleeves. What did he do to the model's eyes though? He made these Egyptian things, which is not necessarily a problem, but I just didn't like them on this look. And I think overall it's a passing dress, not a winning dress. So I guess he should be in the final runway. And then Anthony. Why would you go to Paris for black fabric? And I'm mentioning that again. However, I like the fact that she does look like she's about to whoop your ass, which is a direct quote from Anthony. And Anthony said that during the runway, and you know, obviously. Even though it's black, it's a beautiful, sparkly dress after attempt 2. But this does not show the extension of Anthony's talent. Please choose a different fabric. I hope to God when you're doing your collections you don't do anything black, although you probably will. And you probably do blue too. And then Uli. Goldish and unusual for Uli. It still looked like an alligator skin though. The model is showing skin, which is probably couture-like. And the beaded part on the bottom half is quite decent, although the new lining is showing, which didn't make the judges happy. And I like the shape of the alligator part, but the fact that it looks like alligator skin doesn't make me happy at all. And then, you know, in the workroom, Uli said that she didn't want to leave the new lining because she didn't want the model's goodies to show. And that's kind of what she did. And the goodies were kind of visible. And the other problem was the zipper on the back was a big blob. Cynthia Rowley said that. And not a good job, Uli. This kind of dress has been seen before. That's what Isaac said. But I think it's enough to pass. But you see what happens when I talk about it in a second. Joshua shot himself in the foot with this one. I like the top part of the outfit because it's unusual for him to do something like this. However, who goes to Paris again to get a flowery fabric which didn't really work anyway? And then the lace part of the top is quite beautiful, but not fitted right. And Isaac said some experience work in couture, some don't. The combination does not work. Cynthia even said that the shoulders are big, and after she said that, I saw it. And the top wasn't fitted right at all. The lace was a pretty good idea, but it wasn't fitted at all. It was a brave combination, and Caroline said that. And then the winner of the competition was Anthony. Go figure. And I accept, but it could have been Anthony or Emilo, obviously. And then the losers could have been Uli or Josh. And the judges could not figure out who they wanted to kick off. So what they did was give them a challenge for 1 hour. And what they did was they were supposed to deconstruct their former dresses that they just did in 1 hour and make something completely different. And this all happened on the runway. The judges left, and it all happened on the runway. They got their supplies, they got their spare linings, and their scissors, and other tools, and blah blah blah. And that happened. And then we're gonna talk about who actually lost now. Uli is safe, which means Josh is gone. Uli made a completely different dress with the lining. Even Cynthia said that this was a big fuck you. Obviously that was bleeped on the show, but I'm not going to bleep it now. And Josh made almost exactly the same thing. What he did was flip his top, so the back was the front now, which was much better fitted. And then he shortened the skirt. I don't really think that changed anything other than the length of the dress. And, this was actually fitted the second time around. So, like I said, Josh is gone. And Uli's safe, which means Emilo, Anthony, and Uli are safe. And next week, they're going to be doing their collections. So that should be exciting, and that's probably the last episode. Seeing as next week is the 17th, it's probably going to be the last episode because the 24th is a Thursday after that. Why are they doing Project Runway so fast? Okay, I'm done with this vlog. If you think somebody else should have been the winner, let me know in the comments below. If you think somebody else should have gone home, let me know in the comments below. And tell me in the comments below who you want to win out of the three. Again, Emilo, Anthony, and Uli. Goodbye.